I'm about to show you guys my Stevie Wonder impersonation. Hit it.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go well.
Alright, okay. That was pointless. But not as pointless as the story I'm about to tell you today. So yeah, I haven't made a video in a while. We decided to finally make a video again. But unfortunately I don't have any video ideas that I can do by myself now, and I'm kind of busy doing a lot of other things, such as kind of being a consultant, a writer, a director, new project coming up soon, but it might not be as soon as you think, because the people that are trying to help me, the great people at Great Wall Productions, are trying to do something of their own first, and well, let's just say I'm kind-hearted enough to let them do that first. And then once they get done with that, then my little film, which shouldn't take that long to make and shouldn't be that long to watch, will be released. And more updates on that as it comes along. So anyway, other than that, I'm pretty much just doing nothing, sitting at home trying to find video ideas, trying to film videos and then delete them as soon as I'm done filming them because they're just complete shit. Maybe, that looks like it's... You know, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but that looks like that could be my pee-pee. So anyway, what I am doing today, though, is I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Works for Olin Rogers, and I mean, look where he is. I mean, seriously, look where that guy is. He is... Everybody loves him. And if you don't love him, then guess what? You're not a human being. Get out of our country. That country being the greatest country on earth, America. We're actually thinking about spelling it differently and changing the pronunciation from now on, because it's America. I'm going to tell you guys a story today. I have several interesting and funny stories, but not a lot of them are appropriate to be put on film, and I have somewhat a shred of dignity left. So, well anyway, this story, my sister was 21, don't worry, at this time, and I think I was, yeah, I still have my learners, even though I think I was 16 or 17. I was probably 17 when this happened, because about 6 months later I finally got my driver's license. So anyway, one night I say, hey, let's go to dinner. Meaning you pay for dinner, but I'll drive you. So that way it's, you know, it's sort of fair, right? We go to Chili's. And of course, my sister starts out with saying, hey, I'm not gonna drink tonight. And I was like, sure, fine, you're 21, do whatever you want. You have the ability to drink legally. And I'm driving anyway, so do what you want. But she did say, and was very adamant about the fact that she wasn't going to drink. We were just going to have soda with our meals, and that was going to be it. Well, you know, what we're doing, we're looking the menus. Sydney, of course, there's that freaky little thing that they put on your table, and it's the dessert/wine/liquor menu. In other words, have some sweets, and then you get plowed. Well, she's looking at that and not the actual menu, but I'm looking at the actual menu. Our waiter comes up. Let me just say this. If you're a woman, I can see why you'd be attracted to him. And I can also see why he can use his powers for evil. Because he is a very attractive looking man. This guy was like Brad Pitt back in his Fight Club days, mixed with ready? George Clooney and Batman and Robin. Now, I don't know about you. That's one very attractive man. and George Clooney was Batman at one point in his life, and therefore, pretty much if I go gay, I'm going for either one of them. He comes up, and he knows he's handsome. This is how he makes tips. So he comes up there and he's like, "So, do you guys know what you're gonna order?" Before he can really get started with the whole, I'm gonna take your orders because, yeah. He sees that my sister is looking at the dessert/getting plowed menu thingy, booklet, whatever. And he's like this. "Ah, I see you're looking at one of our fine drinks."
Yeah.
And by the way, what he does eventually is he gets down to our level, sits right next to my sister. Doesn't sit with her in the booth, per se, but he kneels down, so he's right here, looking at you like I'm looking at somebody at my eye level. Using his power of, gosh, I look good, you're going to do whatever I say because I just look that good, sort of power that this kind of man has, and I just don't. "So I see you're looking at that drink. I like that drink. It's a very good drink. I suggest you get it." You know what my sister does?
Okay, I guess I'll get this then.
Seriously, So the guy is going away. Well, he's not really going away. He's kind of just, to put it in the simplest terms I can, if you've ever seen that god-awful movie, The Tourist, you know how every single time Angelina Jolie was doing anything in that film, every single man looked at her and was just like, "Oh my god, she's the hottest thing since bacon this morning." I don't know where that came from, don't ask. Yeah, like, every woman in this restaurant is looking at him like he's God's gift to women. I think, he comes back with his drink, and it looks like a mimosa, but, like, with more red at the bottom, it's kind of this citrus-looking drink. It's about that yay big, and, my sister drinks it with her meal. No problem. The only thing was, he didn't mention how much alcohol was in this drink. So, we start to pay our checks, and when I say we, I mean my sister, and I notice that she's a little buzzed. A conversation with her is kind of like this at this point. Yeah, what's going on with you? You gonna pay that? You gonna pay that, sweetie? Where's the money going? The money goes to the restaurant, sweetie. You put the money in the little, the thing that says American Express on there? You put it in that thing. I like the color. Okay, you're really scaring me. Finally, after some help from myself, we finally pay the check, and we get out of there. And the next thought is dessert, because we didn't want to... Well, I didn't want this guy running the bill up just because my sister feels all weird and stuff around this guy. And so does probably every other woman in this restaurant. Cold Stone Creamery. Oh yeah. Cold Stone Creamery, where fat people dream of not being judged. So we get there, I get something ungodly, and the whole time I'm driving to this place, she's basically this at this point. You gonna be okay there? So anyway, we get to the Cold Stone, and we go inside. I actually had money to pay for the ice cream. I think Sydney was still paying, but I did pay for my ice cream. I do remember that. I get up to the register to pay for my ice cream. My sister is already halfway in hers. I pull out my wallet, and what I notice that my learner's permit is not there whatsoever. It's gone. It's not there. And then I realized I had left it at home. I pay for my ice cream and eat it soberly, which is a bit of a pun there because my sister wasn't. And then all sorts of thoughts just hit me. I have to drive her home knowing that I don't have this. She's crazy at this point. My sister isn't just babbling into a phone like she was. She is just out of this world, and not like the kind of girl that you take to the Sadie Hawkins dance. No. She's out of this world in the sense of Mars is a planet. I start driving, but I'm driving as carefully as I can. I don't go even 1 mile over I drive like an old person, basically, but a very cautious 60-year-old. Yeah, I drive like a cautious 60-year-old, which means very conservative, not all liberal, and I didn't vote for Obama. Wait, what? But my sister the whole time, well, the car ride was kind of like this. Sydney, please don't do that. I'm watching for cops. I'm driving without a learner's permit. Please.
Look at the cat! Look at the cat!
No, don't show me the... Okay, don't show me the picture of the cat. I'm driving. I'm looking away to scold you.
Look at the cat! Look at the cat! Look at the cat! Look at the cat! Look at the cat!
Put it away. I don't care if you're texting Sam. Whole time, I'm probably assuming there are people behind me that are just... Yeah, Brent. Yeah, what's up, bro? Oh, I'd be there sooner, but there's some stupid asshole in front of me that's actually following the speed limit. It was a lot of that. It's probably the most stressful 20 minutes of my life, just trying to drive her from this Chili's back home. Finally, we get home, and I'm kissing the ground. I park, I kiss the ground, I thank God that I'm not in jail, dead, or both. So yeah, that's that story. Very exaggerated and toned way, way up for comedic effect. But it is a funny story, and that's usually kind of how I tell it. So yeah, I think that about does it. I'm going to start answering text messages. And you guys will pretty much just go away. So yeah. Are those boobs on your head? Get the fuck! Damn it, I ran over a kid. No, just keep telling me what's going on. Ah! Oh, she's such a fuck.